Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. I'm the Mysterious JG. Off screen, since the last time I recorded I did a few things, leveled up a little tiny bit, but mostly just tried to go after a few of the titles we didn't already have. So, you know, that involves stuff like I went back and fought Power of Life and Death. Like, I needed to kill the boss of Stage 2, the one with the paralysis attacks. So she's, you know, even easier with the, you know, on-Nioh technique that slows enemies down, and the fact that I now have much better anti-paralysis gear. So I realized, hey, I had to get something called Power of Life and Death, where you get points for clearing a main mission without killing any enemies other than the boss. And early in the game I noticed that one, and I was like, oh, I can't do that in the first level, because you have to kill an enemy to get the, I guess it's technically possible to get the key to the manor door in the first level without killing an enemy. Or maybe it's not, but either way, that doesn't seem like a good one. This one, yeah, you can run right past all the enemies and just run to the end and fight that boss, and that's what I did. So I got that. I think that's Hino Enma. So I defeated her a few times, defeated Nioh a few times, defeated Munashige Takibana, or Takibana Munashige, or whatever his name is. You know, just stuff like that. Just off screen to get more stuff. And I spent all of our money buying gear that we don't need in order to gradually increase our level here at the forge. Because it seems like I screwed up the ability to get dialogue from her where she asks us a question and we can earn points. Because I've been trying this and it's just not going anywhere. I don't know how many times you're supposed to do this. But I guess messing up that one really killed us because, like, she's wearing a different outfit. I specifically saw somewhere, oh, once she changes her outfit, she'll ask you if you like her new outfit. If you find any, bring them straight to me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like, oh, once she changes her outfit, she'll ask you if you like your new outfit, and if you say yes, you'll get a whole bunch of points, and, like, she's not doing it. I think she asked if other countries are like Japan, and I said, hey, my country has this big thing that's different from Japan, and that's apparently not what she wanted to hear, so that's ruined forever. But as you can see, we have got our sell price markup maxed out. We've got some additional stock. I'm working on forging cost discount. I didn't want to get purchase price discount, even though it seems like a no-brainer that would be useful. Buying stuff from her seems to be the only way right now that I can earn points to increase services. So why would I make it so I have to buy more items to spend the same amount of gold at the moment? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and this is pretty exciting. Fighting Munashige Takibana a bunch of times, we finally got a Warrior of the West bow. So we now actually have the full Warrior of the West set. Pretty awesome. So what I want to do now is go to the next actual plot mission, because this will unlock a feature that I wanted to take advantage of. We can finally start spending those honor points we've been picking up. It's called Spider Castle. So I'm thinking either poison or paralysis will be a thing here. And to that end, poison seems to be a lot more dangerous in my mind. So I'm going to go ahead and equip a bunch of stuff that guards against paralysis. Excuse me. I said that backwards. I think paralysis is a lot more dangerous than poison. So I'm going to try to get a really strong anti-paralysis defense. This is the same gear I was using when I fought against Hira no Enma, or whatever her name is. So now we've got versus paralysis of 41, which is pretty good. And I think we're now well equipped to go. Should I be getting rid of some of my inventory before we go? We have, oh yeah, we do have over 400 in equipment. Well, the hell. I usually try to donate it, but I'll try to see if there's a lot of stuff that we can sell right now. Ooh, there's only a few things that we can sell because I just did the all equipment. All right, so I'm zooming through looking for anything that we don't want to sell that's common or whatever. I think the only thing I'd have to worry about, unless I've got some really neat ranged weapons that are, I still only have the common version, would be the charms. So Kodama Sense, I'm sure I've got something else with Kodama Sense. Poison Charm. Poison Charm. I don't know. There's another one with Kodama Sense. Amarita Sense. I mean, assuming I've got... Those aren't the only poison charms I've got. I wouldn't want to give away all my poison charms. So I've got another poison charm here. And... another poison charm. So let's sell all these. That got us down to under 400. I guess that'll do for now. I might have to... I want to tell you a story from beyond the seas, but you won't listen. Alright, so at least we have 100 inventory slots full. If I need to, during the Spider Nest Castle mission, we can go back and... oh, you know what? I should have something equipped that has the Kodama Sense. But yeah, if we need to, during the mission, we can donate items at the shrine just to free up inventory. Change your defense spirit, durability of living weapon. Let's get rid of durability. For right now, in order to get something with Kodama Sense... I just gave away a few things with that, but I was assuming something else would show up with it. Or that I already had something else with it. Usually you do. Here we go. Amarita. Okay, we'll remember that one, because that's... I'm not really that impressed by the other things that it does. Water damage boost, not that impressive either. Yeah, I should have done this off screen. Sorry, guys. I don't know of another way to do this either. Probably should have kept... I wonder if one of the ones I sold would have been... I could always buy it back if one of the ones I sold... had both Kodama Sense and okay, I was thinking if one of the ones that had Kodama Sense also had anti-paralysis, I would have bought it back, but whatever. Let's move on. There are rumors of strange creatures attacking this is Lee Naomasa, by the way, the Scarlet Pimpernel or whatever he's like the Crimson Badass or something. He's got some name associated with the fact that he always wears red, but I think it's the Scarlet Pimpernel. There are rumors of strange creatures attacking travelers on Shikisan. If they truly are yokai, Master Anjin's presence would be a great reassurance. William would be welcome as well. Lord Tori, I will personally determine whether or not Master Anjin is worthy of our trust. What do you say, Master Anjin? Will you help, or are you just a puss? Oh, well, we got to take this mission on now. Hell yeah, son. Oh, hey, cool. Shigesan Castle was once home to Matsunaga Hisahide, the man who chose to revolt against Oda Nobunaga rather than rebel. Seemingly out of nowhere, Oda responded by waging one of the bloodiest and most horrific sieges in history. Now that the castle lies in ruins, the grudges of those who lost their lives here, the hunger and thirst its fallen soldiers suffered, the resentment they harbored towards those who had deserted them, the suspicion they felt wondering which of their comrades had betrayed them, have attracted all manner of vile yokai. Also, at least in the Samurai Warriors game, Matsunaga Hisahide has like a spider theme. So it is Spider Castle. I'm expecting to encounter lots of demon spiders. Shigisan Castle, Yamamoto Province. I don't see Naomasa Lee around anywhere. All right. Well, again, I'm worried about paralysis from these spiders, or possibly poison. So let's change. I've got the Amarita boosting spirit just because I've been playing around with that. I have when I leveled up, I mostly increased spirit to get the full benefit of our new spirit dudes. So I could go for High Nizumi and try to get all stealthified, and that does have a fire-based attack. But Aya Komori, the bat spirit, gives us a boost in our anti-paralysis. And this is actually its attack was actually really useful against Munoshige Takibana because I could like do that little spirit talisman thing, and it does an attack that knocks humanoid enemies off their feet, which was really useful because you could run up real quick while they were down and like get a shot in on them. Anyway, I am as ever. Oh. Okay, Skeletor. I am as ever very conservative in my movements when I first start a new level, although here I'm taking way too many hits from a regular old enemy, so let's just immediately go back and pray at the shrine, because I couldn't even get past the first enemy without taking some hits. Wow, you're not... Oh, you're another enemy. Wow. I am off to a terrible start. Now, the off-screening I've been mentioning was a couple of days ago, but it's not like it's been 2 weeks since I've played. I'm surprised at myself here. I'm off to a rotten start. Alright. Like it. Now I'm recovering now, but earlier today I was at the dentist getting some fillings, and they numbed up my face. And I had intended to start playing the game earlier this afternoon. Instead, I came home and took like a nap after dosing up on some painkillers. Because once the numbing agent wore off after the drilling was done, I just had like a nasty. Well, I had a couple of hours of having this completely numb face, which, if you've never had, like, dental work done where they drugged you up, I couldn't feel my own, like, I could put my hand on my nose or my upper lip, and it's really, really strange, because your hand can feel your nose and your upper lip, but your upper lip and nose can't feel it being touched. It created the illusion in my mind that it was, like, swole up and huge. Very strange, and like eating and drinking is extremely difficult because like without being able to feel like your normal stuff, it would be like drinking in particular. It's like I drank some water over a sink because I was afraid of it all dribbling out of my mouth because my lips were not like feeling anything. So yeah, I'd intended to get some LPing done earlier, and I was like, I don't know how weird I'm going to feel all, you know. I wasn't drugged up, like, there was no point where I was like, you know, my mind wasn't working. It was just a matter of not being able to feel stuff and just feeling really weird. So I thought you would want to hear all about my dental adventures. I was also particularly annoyed because they upsold me on a teeth whitening thing. And then after it was already all applied and on my face, they're like, okay, so you're not going to want to eat any red foods for the next 12 hours. And I was like, wait, what? You didn't tell me that until after you'd put the shit all over my face. And then I read the actual written instructions, and it said 2 hours. And I was like, okay, that makes a difference. Like, oh, you can eat, just don't eat anything that will stain. I was like, well, what will stain? Well, anything that has any color. Whatever. All right, I'm way off topic here talking about that. And in fact, I've come across what are clearly some kind of terrifying eggs. See, what I'm wondering is if they will tackle you the same way that certain enemies will. But yeah, those are spiders. Spider Nest Castle has spider enemies in it. Go figure. Let's see what you have to say. Oh. The first spirit we encounter near a bunch of spiders doesn't have anything to say about monster spiders. Here I was thinking we'd be able to knock some of that down. I was like numb in the face. It was like I was paralyzed. I didn't equip my paralysis charms. So now we've got anti-paralysis of 46. And if I could get that even higher if I gave up my Kadama sense. Which I will if we get to like a fight with some kind of giant spider monster. Which I'm kind of expecting a fight with a giant spider monster. So this guy gives me a message about terrifying spiders and a single stone. Great. Alright, so the spider web covered craziness is in fact where we're supposed to go. Ooh, you're a biggin. Oh. And one big old swing of the old axe knocked it down. I might have been overly worried about these spiders. I have a mild arachnophobia in real life. Spiders in, like, fiction don't bother me. I can't ever recall being really, really grossed out by seeing a spider on television or in a video game, but like I'm not somebody's. Yeah, it's kind of crazy like that. But still, it was a lot of fun. He's also responsible for one of the coolest stages in Samurai Warriors 4 Alpha, or whatever the heck they called that, like, spin-off. Anyway. What was I was talking about spiders, so... Yeah, I'm not somebody who's going to, like, hop up and, like, oh, wow, you know what would be fun right now? To handle a big spider. But, the fact that there are spiders in this video game. If I get freaked out by something in the game, it'll be the generic, like, I did not know that enemy was coming and I'm surprised. Not, it's a spider. Yeah, see? Cut you down. Don't you mess with the Great Yajirobe. I'm just like, of course, there's a huge freaking spider beneath us. Of course I was going to try to attack from above. I think in all of my playing of this game, there was one time off screen I jumped down and attacked an enemy from above, and it went poorly because it was a yokai in an area where there was, in that stage where you keep falling into water all the frickin' time. And, it didn't kill him, so his next attack knocked me into instant death water. Otherwise, jumping down from above, pretty much always a good idea. Something going on in there. I can't tell Yeah, so I couldn't tell if I was shooting at the head. I guess I wasn't. Well, I mean, a handful of skeleton enemies showed up, but this place seems to be pretty much all spiders all the time. Otherwise. As soon as I say that, some non-spider jerk has to show up. How am I going to deal with him? It seems very unlikely that climbing up there, he's just going to let me hop up and attack. Suppose he might. Damn it, I didn't block in time. That time I just figured I would take the hit and actually line up the shot. Rifle ammunition. Got our maximum familiarity with the hand cannon apparently, so that's a thing. I have to keep this Warrior of the West bow equipped for now because trying to get the maximum out of my Takebana Munashige cosplay here. Oh, was there another direction, another side on which I could jump down to, like, you know, get into secret zones? Not really. Boy, there's a Kodama over there for sure. Once again, like, I see it without really paying any attention to the Kodama sense I've got equipped. It's the whole point of using this item is to have that equipped, and I'm not really paying enough attention to my map. I also didn't make any note of how many Kodama we were meant to find in this level, so. Alright, so there's a Revenant on the other side of this door, but I don't know how to get over there. So perhaps we will get over there later. For now, I can explore this zone that was guarded by a spider. Gotcha. So as you attack these things, you may or may not release spiders. But I didn't attack. I don't get it. I didn't kill anything. There was the, like, you have been noticed by an enemy sound, and then I thought I saw a spider. Did it, like, die on its own? What is this? Someone putting ketchup on a steak? How disgusting. I mean, that wasn't meant to be a political reference. I'm just trying to think of something that was kind of silly that you would be disgusted by. Like, what? Oh. Okay. Okay, the spin attack. Oh, was that supposed to be the spirit of Masa? Yeah, see, we don't really know, buddy. Little eye patch cat. So I guess that was the spirit of Hisahide Matsunaga. I'm probably saying his name wrong. But anyway, it would seem like if I encounter more of those giant spiders, unless I find that I really am just not good at fighting them at all, the spin like crazy with the spinning axe Zhu Huang aerial attack doesn't seem to be that good against them because it killed it fast, but I also took a lot of damage. Well, with these guys, it's not too bad. They do like to come up and then back off after missing their attack. Okay, they actually put webbing on the floor, so you get slowed down. If you block it, you don't take damage, but it slows you down, which makes sense. Like the stickiness and slowdown effect of spider webbing would not really be affected by blocking, I would think. Now, there's a song about spider bites that I cannot remember the words to, so I will not be able to serenade you with it. Matter of fact, I'm not even that familiar with it. It's just something that Mike Nelson of Riff Tracks fame has sort of made fun of before. I have to get my references secondhand from Mystery Science Theater and Riff Tracks. My bad. Oh, I see. That will be a ladder I will be knocking down later, it looks like. We've got our little Kadama friend over here. Adama. We were going to name him Liam. It's from the name Bill. Bill Adama. Boy, this sure feels like I'm making progress away from some areas that I thought I would get a chance to explore. That sure looks like death. I guess we cycle our way back here later. I don't know. Let's just move on for now. There's another shrine. Doesn't seem like we covered that much distance before earning a shrine. But I'm not really, I'm not trying to complain. How are we doing for inventory space? We're still good. Okay, that didn't go well at all. Okay, so bear in mind, however much I try, the spinny attack, not that good against those little guys, because I just kept missing. Got some Harokudama, whatever the hell those are. Yeah, I see it, buddy. So this guy's pretty good, actually. Oh, fuck. I hate those. Good thing I have just enough strength to survive that attack, so I can be a little better prepared next time. I did not really anticipate this being a Dodge Indiana Jones-style boulder traps level. Shows what I know. Alright, folks, so we're just about the 30-minute point, so having been forced to retreat with our tail between our legs to the shrine, might as well call it a video here. When we come back, we'll try not to get run over by giant boulders. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.